For the longest time, artificial intelligence was pretty much just the stuff of science fiction, right? Robots, sentient computers, that kind of thing. But that's all changed. So let's really get into this, because AI isn't some far-off concept anymore. It's one of the most powerful forces shaping our world right now.
And look, this isn't just a dramatic opening line. It's a real shift in how we need to think about time. The future that we all used to talk about in terms of decades, well, now it's being built in a matter of months. The ground is literally shifting under our feet as we speak.
So let's just get one thing straight right from the start. AI isn't on its way, it's already here. It's deeply woven to the fabric of our society, and honestly, the revolution is happening so quietly. In the background, you might not even notice.
Okay, so let's forget the Hollywood image of walking, talking robots for a second. The futurist Dr. Anya Sharma has this great way of putting it. She says the real story of AI is way more subtle. She calls it the invisible hand, this unseen force that's already guiding our choices, curating our lives, and shaping our world.
And you can see it everywhere if you look. I mean, we all know it's what curates our social media feeds and decides our search results, but it goes so much deeper. It's helping doctors make incredibly accurate diagnoses, and now, with tools like ChatGPT, that power is right in our hands, changing how we write, how we learn, how we create. It really is everywhere.
And because it's everywhere, it holds just an incredible amount of potential. So let's talk about the good stuff. Let's look at the optimistic side of the coin for a minute, the immense, world-changing promise that AI holds for humanity.
Take healthcare. The impact here is already just monumental. AI is helping to spot diseases earlier and way more accurately than we ever could before. It's speeding up the process of discovering new life-saving drugs. It's even creating personalized treatment plans that are tailored to your specific genetic makeup. This is truly revolutionary, and it goes beyond our own personal health. AI is being aimed at some of the biggest challenges facing the entire planet. It can sift through these massive, unbelievably complex climate data sets to predict weather patterns or help scientists design better ways to capture carbon. It's tackling problems that, for decades, have just seemed too big to solve.
And this brings me to one of my favorite points. Think about all the tedious, repetitive parts of our jobs. By automating that stuff, AI isn't really replacing us, it's freeing us up. It lets us focus our brainpower on what we humans are actually good at: innovation, big-picture thinking, and creative problem-solving.
Dr. Sharma's words here just capture the sheer scale of this perfectly. It's not about one little industry getting a boost, it's about a potential quantum leap forward in pretty much every single thing we do. The possibilities are just staggering to think about.
But you knew there was a but coming, right? We have to be realistic. This kind of incredible power doesn't come for free. It comes with significant danger. So what are the perils we absolutely need to be watching out for on this journey?
Because for all of its amazing promise, the super-fast rise of AI is creating a whole bunch of really profound risks and complicated ethical questions that we simply cannot afford to ignore.
So let's break these risks down. In society, if you train an AI on biased data, its algorithms can actually make existing inequalities even worse. In the world of work, the threat of mass job displacement is very, very real. From a security standpoint, well, the idea of AI being used for mass surveillance, or even scarier, in autonomous weapons is terrifying. And maybe the biggest question of all is about control. How do we make sure these systems, as they get smarter and smarter, stay aligned with what we, as humans, actually value?
And here's the real heart of the problem. This technology is moving at an exponential pace. It's just exploding. But our laws, our ethical guidelines, our societal rules, they're all struggling to keep up. We're basically in a race to build the guardrails for a high-speed train that's already left the station.
Now, that might sound pretty daunting, I know. But it's not a reason to despair. Far from it. It's actually a call to action. The future isn't something that's just going to happen to us. It's a future that we have the power to actively create. So, the big question for all of us is, how do we do it? How do we steer this incredible technology toward all that promise and away from the perils? It's probably the most important question of our time. And the good news is, a path forward is starting to become clear. The solution really seems to have three main parts. First, collaboration. This can't just be a conversation that tech people are having. We need everyone
ethicists, policymakers, the public, we all need a seat at the table. Second, regulation. We have to create clear, smart rules to guide how AI is developed responsibly. And third, education. We all need to have a basic understanding of what AI is, what it can do, and what it can't, so that we can all be a meaningful part of this conversation.
And I really want to leave you with this final thought from Dr. Sharma, because it's just so important. The story of AI has not been written yet. The choices we make, right now, as individuals, as communities, as a global society, those choices will decide whether AI leads to a future of unbelievable progress or one of unimaginable challenges. At the end of the day, the choice is ours.